Hey guys, today we're going to look at alpha, beta, gamma particles. I'm going to show you how to go through a simple nuclear equation. How do you figure out the reactants and the product side? So first thing we need to know is we need to know how to write certain elements in the nuclear format for the equation. There's a very specific way to do it. So first, let's look at what we're talking about in terms of how they write in the question usually. So let's look at our paper, K40. K40 is the first one. If we think about what K is, that's potassium. Okay, you're going to know that that is on the periodic table. If you don't have a periodic table, you need to get it out. Also, make sure that your headphones are plugged into your computer. Do not listen to music while taking notes or doing random things while taking notes. You want to hear this so I can better teach you. So make sure your headphones are into your laptop and listening to me. So let's look at K40. Okay. The 40 means mass number. And mass number, so anytime there's a number there, it stands for mass number. And the mass number is the number of protons plus neutrons added together. So protons plus neutrons. So mass number, okay, can you read that? You can read that. Equals protons plus neutrons. See how I wrote that? That's a P with a +1 sign, or plus sign, and an N with a 0. Now the reason I put the plus is because protons have a +1 charge and neutrons are neutral, as you already know. So mass number equals the protons plus the neutrons. Okay? So if I have a mass number of 40, that's going to equal my protons plus my neutrons. So where does your protons come from? You always look on the periodic table for your protons. So where it says that total protons, atomic number, all of those come from the periodic table. So go and fill in your chart for potassium. It's already filled in, 19, okay? And that comes from the periodic table. So 19 is the protons. So we figure out how many neutrons we have. What plus 19 gives me 40? 21 would be the answer. 21. Sorry for my dogs. So 21 plus 19 gives me 40 as the mass number. Okay? So that's how you do that part. Mass number is the number of protons and neutrons. Total electrons outside of the nucleus. We're going to assume that that is equal to the atomic number right now. So the electrons is equal to the number of protons. That's going to be what we write from here on out. It just makes it easy. Electrons can transfer easier than protons, as you've learned way back in November. Last thing is the format for the nuclear equation. This is the most important part. To write, if you look at the first one, K40, in terms of writing it for a nuclear equation, you would write potassium, okay? On the top is going to be your mass number, 40. On the bottom is going to be your atomic number. And that's it. 40, 19, and the K. Okay? So this is what you would put in a nuclear equation that we're about to show you. So make sure you got that. If we do number 2, it's going to work the same way. Let me know what questions you have. I would stop the video so that you can go through these before we move on to the next step. So go ahead and stop the video for that.